Danger
Do we know
zone.
if we can hear the game music?
It's fine. It's fine.
Can you hear the game music?
Everything's
right now?
fine.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
can't
I can hear it through my headphones. So
Right.
my headphones are going through this device.
This is gonna work, Rich.
So it's fine.
I
It's
believe
fine.
in
Everything's
us.
fine.
This is a real thing.
I'm gonna play this marvelous art game with delayed audio. That's
Oh
what's
my
gonna
God,
happen.
you really are. Here's the problem.
Yeah. I'm turning the TV sound up. Wait, no, because that'll probably pick up really easy with this thing, right? So I'm leaving it down. Fuck it. Fuck it. It's fine. It's fine. We're all fine. I don't care anymore. Nothing else matters. Nothing else matters.
That's really true, Rich. Nothing matters. So here's our temporary workaround, and we will figure out a more permanent workaround. So right now, we just scrapped the headphone and mic that Rich was using, and Rich is now using a different microphone and a different pair of headphones. The downside is he is going to hear the game audio on a little bit of a lag, which I guess won't matter so much. Like I don't think there's any sound cues in the game. It's going to be weird for the cutscenes, but it's fine. It's all fine. Everything's fine all the time. But we're here. And apparently this is working. I'm going to listen to us right now, so I'm going to mute my...
Whoa, don't
What?
do that.
What?
Oh my God. What did
I
you do?
did.
You just muted yourself.
Why? What happens when I
just-
mute myself?
Okay. Why I couldn't
yeah.
hear anything you were saying.
Because I'm going to listen to the stream.
Why did you do that? Oh, okay. Okay.
Rich, everything sounds great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything sounds great. So let's do this.
Rich and Jack, what do you think of ghost hunter paranormal type investigators? They're probably all frauds.
No. They are 100% all frauds. The only thing I
Yes.
can hope is that the people who they are investigating are in on the joke. That's the only thing I can hope.
I don't know.
Is that the people who they are investigating also understand that ghosts are fake. So
I know. I've talked about James Randi before.
James-
I may have even said the story before.
No, I don't know
Do you know who
Randi.
James Randi is? He's really old now. He's like a 90-year-old former magician who spent the later years of his life just debunking frauds. Like, he's the guy who famously debunked Uri
I don't know who
Geller.
Uri Geller is.
He's the
Oh,
guy
okay.
who bent the spoons with his mind. Yeah, but anyway, he sent he made a fraudulent Ouija board video and he sent it into one of those shows that supposedly investigated paranormal claims. And they got back to him asking if he could send in footage that was a bit more dramatic. Can you make that Ouija board move a little bit more? So
Right.
it's like, they didn't give a shit. They were
Yeah.
they were frauds.
No, they're 100% frauds. I feel sorry for people who actually think that stuff is real. Like, it's fine if you enjoy it just because you're like, it's fun to, like, I can trick myself into believing in ghosts if that's how your suspension of disbelief works. But no, I mean, it's sad.
Like, if you're in the chat and you don't know who the amazing Randy is, go to YouTube, look up some James Randi videos. There's some fun stuff.
Yeah.
He went on the Tonight Show, and I don't know if you remember psychic
No.
surgeons. They were a thing in the 80s. You'd go to, like, Portugal to see a psychic surgeon to get your uncurable cancer cured. And they would like literally reach into your body and pull out tumors, and it was all fraudulent. And he basically went on the Tonight Show and recreated like what they did. Like, he had a guy sitting on a gurney on the Tonight Show stage, and he took his hand and he reached into his gut and he pulled out chicken guts. And he said, "This is looked just like he was pulling guts out of some guy's stomach." And he's like, "This is how they do it. It's all a fraud. It's all
Oh,
shadows
sure.
and
Oh,
illusion."
like Man in the Moon.
Man in the
The
Moon.
Andy Kaufman movie with Jim Carrey.
I
Do
don't
you
understand how
remember
that
the end of that
relates.
movie?
I know what it is.
Do you remember the last
Yes.
shot of that movie when he goes to the
Yes.
place and they pull chicken guts fake out of his stomach?
Oh, I don't remember that. I remember the last. Was the
Oh well,
last
not the
shot
last
with
shot. Yeah,
Tony?
the
Oh, okay. I don't.
remember
I don't
because
remember
he
that
had
specifically.
spoiler alert, I guess, for a 20-year-old movie. Andy Kaufman had incurable cancer, or so the world believed, and so he went to this like holistic miracle healer in some foreign country, and moments before his death, he saw him fake pulling chicken guts out of his body, and the joke was on him.
Okay.
You know,
Ah. Ah.
the con man becomes the conned. So it was fun. It was fun. Everything's fun. So yeah, ghost shows. I think they're ridiculous. I can't. I'm trying to think if I've ever been into ghosts. Like if I've ever believed in ghosts. I don't know if I ever have.
Never seriously, but sometimes
Oh
programs like that
sure,
can
yeah.
be fun. It depends on how transparent they are. I don't know.
No, and if that's your entertainment, like if you can convince yourself that ghosts are real and that's where you get your entertainment, if that's where your suspension of disbelief is, I think that's great. But you know. Oh yes, I have seen the full Suicide Squad team photo. Again, just like we talked about with the Joker photo, it doesn't mean anything. This is what they are doing to create free press for themselves. Isn't that amazing? By the way, all they have to do is take a picture, and everyone on the internet goes batshit crazy.
Whatever.
Free advertising.
Whatever. Just to ease some of your minds out there, I haven't talked to Jack about this, but I do not plan on talking about the Avengers 2 tonight.
Oh yeah.
So if you're worried about
Yeah.
like spoilers slipping out, I'm
Agreed.
Mum's
No,
the word
no
for
Avengers
me.
2 talk tonight. We'll talk about it some other time, I'm sure, but not tonight because it's just out this weekend. It's doing very well at the box office.
we can talk about the trailer for Man of Steel 2 and just how utterly fucking just depressing that movie
But everyone
looks.
knows that already. It was nice seeing it on the big screen because the only thing that was online for the longest time was like that handheld cam of it, and it's far worse than you could ever imagine. What was the other trailers we saw? Like Tomorrowland, 70,000.
70,000 trailers. There's
Tomorrowland, where it's just like, let's have George Clooney say every cliched line we can think of.
yeah.
You don't like
I
George
don't like
Clooney?
George Clooney. Whatever he's in, he's just George Clooney.
Yeah, I like George Clooney.
I don't think George Clooney is capable of playing anyone
I'm okay
other
with
than
that
George
because
Clooney.
I think he's a handsome and charismatic man. So I want him to be George Clooney. What about Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Oh, okay. You haven't seen it? You should really see it.
No.
That's
haven't seen
Coen
a lot of
Brothers. You should
things.
really see it. That's
Oh, yeah.
that's good George Clooney. That's good Coen Brothers.
See, I had a bad morning. Actually, I didn't have a morning at all. It was like, we did the Avengers, and that was our entire day
Yeah,
yesterday.
yeah. That was a long day.
Yeah, and then the plan was kind of to take it easy today. It had to take kind of like a day off. I knew I'd be streaming later in the night, but it was gonna be my day off. So I my alarm went off at like 11 this morning. I'm like, fuck it, I'm sleeping in, and I turned the alarm off, and then I woke up at 5 p.m. It's like, this is gonna be my day off, and I fucking slept through it all, and I slept so long I like physically felt like crap. So basically, my day off got ruined because I slept through it. So I have not been in a particularly great mood today.
I'm very sorry.
Yeah, I am too. I might take another day off tomorrow. Fuck it. Fuck it, Jack. Just fuck it.
Do it.
I actually woke up at 5. That's just too fucking late. That is far too fucking late for anybody.
Agreed.
For any reason. 12 hours of sleep.
I mean, I guess you needed it.
Maybe.
That's insane. That's insanity as far as I'm concerned, but you know, it happens.
Alright, so what's going on in this game that I see? This is why I don't want to stream things for the first time, especially not like an art game. I'm
are you
missing
watching it?
That's happening here. He brought a girl into a
That's all
temple
you
and
need
now
to know. What else do you need to know?
I don't know. I don't know what I need to know.
You're fine. You know all you need to know. You know all the things you need to know. Yeah, it's been a long weekend. Fairly tired, but that's okay. Do we plan on streaming any more Bloodborne? We went through a long Bloodborne stint, so not anytime soon. I'm
gonna be dead honest with you. This is what I wanted to stream tonight. I'm streaming Shadow of the Colossus because everybody's been asking for it. But I wanted to stream Bloodborne.
Yeah, I'm still playing it, if that counts for anything. But, you know, we don't stream, like, there are people who stream every day. And I think they can get away with that, where they're just like, you know, this week is dedicated to Bloodborne. But because we only stream twice a week, it feels like that's too much. Like, we can't just keep playing the same thing over and over again.
What the fuck?
I want to stream more Bloodborne, but I love this. Like, this is the biggest test. Like, Rich streaming something he's never played before. I'm super excited. I know.
Oh, I hate doing that. I hate doing that. I'm only doing it because of popular demand. Okay, this Citian, Ed Witten, Billt Etley, E. Hometown Markup, Lucky Strikes, RMT4, Smelter Wedge and all of us, Scott Mayhall, Genghis Borgnine, Riot Cure, Exenity, Godfather 42, and Business. Thank you for subscribing. We really appreciate it.
It's true. We very much do.
2 months in a row, 9 months in a row, 11 months in a row, 9 months in a row, 6 months in a row, 7 months in a row, 8 months in a row, 7 months in a row, 6 months in a row, 11 months in a row, 4 months in a row, 4 months in a row, and just subscribed.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you all. We really appreciate it. No, I'm happy that Rich is playing this. Hopefully, this is the thing you need to teach yourself, Rich. Is you need to teach yourself how to multitask, how to pay attention to the game, but still keep an ear out for the things that I'm saying and keep an eye out for the chat. I think you can do this. I have a superpower, which is my ability to multitask on input is very high. This comes up a lot during our best of the worst streamings, or our best of the worst viewings, where I'm able to make jokes and listen to what other people say whilst simultaneously paying attention to the movie. And everyone is always very confused because I usually know what's happening in the movie. And so, Rich, you need to hone this power. Everyone has it. You just need to hone it. I
If you
do.
say so.
I do, and I
If
am.
you say so. Oh my god, am I in charge?
Are we finally through the cutscene? Great.
Yes.
I think that's great. Obviously I'm watching on a delay. So. Why don't you guys stream the best of the worst viewings? Because it would be really boring most of the time. I think we've talked about that a lot. Where it's like the unedited footage of us watching the movies would be really boring. We have a couple funny bits in an hour and a half, and those funny bits you see. So. Jay Broda asked Jack, "Will you ever be on Half in the Bag?" I've been on it several times. I was Mailman Tommy. I was Plinkett's Comedy Club patron. Hello, famous Plinkett Comedy Club patron.
Oh my god, I just jumped off that cliff on accident.
That's great. That's great.
So what am I doing?
Oh, figure it out.
Doing? All right, there's a light. And, okay, all right. Oh, when a son of the place, hold up the sword using circle to look where the light beam focuses. I can move where it focuses. Where am I? How am I following it if I can move it? Oh, I see I see.
Did you
I
figure
get
it out?
I understand now.
Did you figure it out?
I understand thing.
Did you figure it
Thing
out?
makes sense to me. So, do thing make sense?
It's true.
Do thing make sense?
I didn't have the greatest free comic book day. Mostly because I was working. I was working on free comic book day Saturday, but oh, you know what? Actually, speaking of comic books, I'll get into my first spiel here. Whoever recommended to me that Hawkeye, My Life as a Weapon comic, is a bad recommendation. It was really dumb.
Really?
I really did not care for it. It wasn't a story. Like, a lot of trades are a single story. These were little vignettes, each comic its own little micro story, and I thought they were all a little dull. The tape was all right. The tape was all right. For those of you who recommended My Life as a Weapon, the tape storyline was fun, but I thought overall it was pretty dull. And everyone, as a running gag throughout it, all the bad guys kept referring to Hawkeye as bro, and I thought it was really bad. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it was really like,
Oh god.
hey bro, like that. It was like a running joke, but yeah.
Does Hawkeye have any dedicated arch nemesis? Does he have any Hawkeye villains?
I don't know. I'm sure he does. No, there's no Avengers spoiler. I'm talking about Hawkeye the comic book. Hawkeye, My Life as a Weapon, the comic book. We are not talking about the Avengers today at all. That was a comic book. No spoilers. No spoilers.
Alright, so I'm not supposed to do something with this tree. I thought that surely that suspicious tree was my destination, but apparently not. Apparently
The
I'm
one
going
green
cliff.
tree in the barren
Alright.
landscape. Yeah.
Yeah, something's got to happen with that tree. I'll be horribly let down.
Yes, Jay Broda. I have read Miles Morales' Spider-Man, and I enjoy it. I think it's a really good take. A really good way to kind of reboot Spider-Man without completely erasing all of Spider-Man's past. I enjoy it a lot. it gets really weird during the Ultimate Comics Spider-Man run where Captain America is the president and he's fighting a war. That's weird, but just the regular Miles Morales Ultimate Spider-Man is I enjoy a lot.
Jack loaned it to me, and I just honestly I don't care enough to read it.
Yeah, I know you. You like Peter Parker. You're a Peter Parker fan.
I know. I just don't care enough to read it at this point. It's not. Well, he's not Peter Parker. It's just whatever. The new Spider-Man. That's great. I can't bring myself.
And I'm actively trying to get back into comics. I'm trying to read more comics. I there was a time where I really enjoyed comics, and I'd like to get back to that.
See, why would you want to get into something that's going to cost you $100 a month?
Well, I don't want to go crazy. I don't want to go crazy with comics. I just want to. I want to not be apathetic towards comics anymore. If that makes any sense.
Why wouldn't you want to be on? Why would you not want to be apathetic to comics? When
Well, you know what? Give me one series. There's a lot I can catch up on. Digital comics are cheaper. That's great.
All right, how do I climb up? Am I not supposed to climb up there? I don't know what I'm doing at all. This is tragic. Climb. Nope. That didn't work. Get up the hill. There's this thing. Why aren't you climbing up the thing?
You can do it. You can do it, I believe, or
No,
not.
can't.
I don't know where you are.
Am I not supposed to climb up here? What's going
Hold
on? What's going
see where
on?
you are.
I don't understand. Oh, there we go. Okay, triangle did it.
When in doubt, Rich, triangle.
Alright, I'm going to assume I have to jump this. Can I run? No, that just does that. That's attack. Alright, I'm supposed to jump.
Great.
I did that right. Okay, that's starting to make sense. Sense is good.
Oh, Isolate Mutate. You were the one who recommended that Hawkeye book, and I did not much care for it. I liked there were two issues in the 5-issue trade of The Tape, and I liked that storyline. I thought that was very interesting, but I did not much care for the way they handled his character in it. They were kind of going for a Jason Statham, like he's a super cool spy, but also a little aloof kind of thing with his character, and I didn't care for it. So I apologize. Have you guys read The Disaster Artist?
Yeah. Yes, it's great.
I do. That's the book about Tommy Wiseau. And I've heard nothing but great things. Have not got around to reading it. And I've also I've never seen The Room. Never.
Never? What is wrong with you?
I got other shit to do.
You like watching the best movie ever made?
I've seen bits and pieces. I'll get around to it.
Ooh, I got a bow.
Congratulations.
Ooh, that's neat.
Oh yeah, I see you're to the Colossus. Great.
Yeah. So how many colossi do I need to mercilessly slaughter?
I want to say 12, but I don't remember.
Assuming I shoot him in an eye or some such. I'm assuming I run out of the way of that. Oh my god! Get up, you fucker.
Are you talking to you or the Colossi?
Talking to the Colossi. So I need to hold up my sword on this guy? Alright, I'll do that. I'll do that. We'll see what the sword thing's all about.
You can do it.
I look tired. I don't think I'm doing too
Oh,
well.
yeah, you're pretty down on health.
I don't understand what this is doing, why I had to do this. I think this is a waste of my time. I'm not doing that sword thing anymore.
You might want to rethink that. Hold on, I'm just getting to the part where you're using the sword in the first place.
What the fuck?
Rethink the sword thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good topic. Did you hear about the kerfuffle around the new Adam Sandler flick? Apparently,
No.
a slew of Native American actors walked out because it was too racist. And so then
shocking.
they put they put Native American makeup on white actors to make them look Native American. Yes.
They did?
That's the rumor.
We were talking about sports before you showed up, Jack. Have you heard of the Fighting Whiteys?
No.
There was a team, and like the racist
Oh,
Native
sure, like the
American
Indians,
teams,
the Braves, the Redskins,
the Indians
yeah.
and whatnot, the Redskins. There was a Native American team called the
Perfect.
Fighting Whiteys.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
I think that's great. Jay Broda. No, I have not read The Guardians of the Galaxy 2008. I think we talked about this once before. I'm not into space comics. I don't. That's not my thing. I think they get a little too.
Space comics in general, or just Marvel?
That's
Universe
where
space?
most of my space comics reference comes from, is Marvel Universe space comics, which I've never much cared for. And like, I've read a couple of Superman storylines where he's gone into space too, and it's just never been my thing. It just gets too big for me, and like all of the people are just like bigger versions of different gods, and they're fighting, and it's too much for my tiny brain to handle. So I've never really been into space comics. So I have not read it, and I don't know if I would care for it. Did you died? Right.
At least once, yes.
I think that's great. You can do it, Rich. I believe in you.
I don't believe in me.
The Wizard says Heath Ledger was thought to be a bad Joker, while Jared Leto is now being considered to be a promising Joker. It's like poetry. It rhymes. It's true. It's I mean, again, like, people were judging Heath Ledger's Joker on nothing but the publicity photo, right? Which is dumb. We should not judge things on a publicity photo. Jared Leto, I think, he's acted well in things. Heath Ledger was a good actor. The thing I will say is I like the fact that they are trying something very different with this Joker. And you know, if he looks the way he looks finally, like he looks in those publicity stills, I like the fact that they are trying something very different. So that hopefully that makes no judgment on the movie, but
Oh shit! I
Oh.
fell off. I fell off, Jack.
did you died? Oh, okay.
No, I just fell off. From.
I really
I was
enjoy climbing. I think it feels very very satisfying. Yeah.
It's neat.
And do you notice the stamina gauge? The circle on the low.
Oh no! How come I'm
That's a
not
good
dead?
question.
You basically stepped on me.
The circle on the lower right, the more pink it has, the more grip you have, and when you lose your grip, you fall. Yeah.
Fall. All right. All right.
I see that, Mr. Shy Smile. I just told him. Correct, Dungeon Master Blaster. I did not like the X-Men when they went into space adventures. I didn't. I thought it was always dumb. And then, you fight this space guy, but then this other space guy who has different space powers. It got too weird for me. It got.
You know what I don't like about space
What?
superhero stuff? Why is Iron Man and his technology still relevant? Like, why wouldn't aliens have technology far beyond anything that Tony Stark could build? Why wouldn't they see, like, an Iron Man suit? Oh, yeah, we had crap like that 400 years ago. Yeah,
Well,
blow
I
him
think
up.
that's different. Like, they could. Well, they could
How is that
have
different?
like
How?
taken different paths. Like it's the same thing where they're like humanoid but have green
Oh,
skin,
okay,
and they're like, oh, we
okay.
never thought about making a suit like that. We just made spaceships that got us here a lot faster.
That are, like, 3 times as powerful as anything Tony Stark has. Let's just shoot him with our spaceship.
Exactly. But then that's usually the thing, right? Where it's like, our spaceship is more powerful, but Tony's faster, and he'll use his wits.
Please. Oh, please. That's garbage.
I mean, yeah, it's garbage. Yes, Obscure Cactus. Both Rich and I have seen Avengers 2. We're not talking about it, though, because lots of people haven't.
lots of
It's
people haven't.
fresh out this weekend. We're not even going to tell you what we thought about it, because it's just like, it's opening weekend. Do what you do. Do what you do. Do what you do.
So stamina doesn't appear to be recharging. Do I have to get off the Colossus before it will recharge?
No. It's like sometimes you can find a spot on the Colossus to like where you don't have to grip, and then you can just kind of like
Okay,
let go and let it recharge. Hey Jack, says Tired and Sad. Is there an actor you want to play Batman?
No. Not really.
Here's the thing that I'm going to say is I want Ben Affleck to play Batman. I want him to play it in a better movie.
I don't even see Ben Affleck doing it. Come on.
Hey Rich, would you say oh my god?
Oh my god!
That's for you, the Wizard 0224. Apparently his brother's in the hospital and is watching this right now and wanted you to say oh my god. So that's for you, the Wizard's brother.
Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god!
That was a better one. That was a much better
I did
one.
it better.
Thank you.
Yeah. That was a hospital. Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Absolutely. But no, I think Affleck is a good actor. And I think he has the right weight and wit to play a Batman correctly, and he's just going to play it in a bad movie is the bad part. Actors are only good as
Oh,
the people
God damn
that
it, I
film
keep
them.
falling off.
So, Affleck. The flack.
Flack. Why doesn't he just keep shaking his leg? I'll probably fall off. Scrape it up against... Scrape the back of his leg up against some rocks.
He's an animal, maybe. He doesn't know.
Oh, I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think it's gonna work.
Did you try shining more light on him before?
What the fuck?
I need to
Okay,
shine
I'm gonna give
more
you
light on him.
a little heads up. Did you
Yeah.
try refocusing the light on him? Did you notice that when you were on certain parts of him, your light got more focused than in other parts?
No.
Before you get all up and climb all up on again, try the light thing. Okay,
All right, all right.
you can do this, Rich.
Yeah, focuses on his leg. I know I can grab him. There.
Was there another place it focused on, maybe? Oh, well,
No.
when it focuses on something, like, kind of hang it there for a little bit.
Crying out loud.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Stream.
I
is
know,
not the place
but
to be
I
doing this.
like it. I think it's great.
All right. You think it's great?
I do. I also
think
like.
it's a terrible
I'm
idea.
forgetting a lot.
It's a horrible. It's a horrible
It's
way
true,
for me to
that's
get
really
into
true.
the game. Horrible.
Like what? What was it? There's a way that the sword like reveals weak spots. Is basically the thing with the Colossi. And I forget exactly how you do it.
I can see I got to get on his back, and just looking at his arm, it looks like I can grab onto his arm.
Okay.
So I got to get onto that other arm. Rich, please don't be such a noob. How can I not be a noob? This is the first fucking time I've played this
And
game.
I like it. Rich, let us be
I
here
hate
on
this.
your journey.
My journey of not being able to focus on the game enough because I'm trying to chat and talk and read things that are going on. And this is horrible.
Yeah.
This is a terrible idea.
Yeah. Oh, they're saying, Rich, you were doing it right. You just keep running out of stamina. Okay.
Okay. Ah, and I keep falling
Yeah.
off.
Yeah. Stop doing that. You gotta stop doing that. That's the one thing.
So you think this is fun? I don't know why anybody would want to watch.
Well,
somebody
you know,
play a
it's
game that way.
I think it's interesting, the learning process.
It's a bad form for learning.
You can get there, Rich. I believe in you.
You seem to think that. I don't know why
You know,
think
you're
that.
because I think in general you're more than not smart.
He's trying to shake me off his butt.
Mm-hmm. That's great.
Jump onto that arm. Oh, god damn it.
He's trying to shake me off his butt.
Nope. And he fell. I'm assuming I'm supposed to jump over onto that arm. I can only assume.
Yeah, I'm just seeing him shake you off his butt right now. Where are you going? Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Get over to the arm. Rich is a tenacious. Am I saying Rich is a tenacious gamer? I don't know what that necessarily means. I think it's, you know. Yeah. Well, I think
Refuse to give up.
Rich should refuse to give up. Don't let the weight of the stream cloud you, Rich. Did you figure something out? Nice.
I'm up on a thing.
Nice. Oh, I'm seeing it now. I'm up on a thing.
So I'm gonna stab him in the head. I'm gonna run out of life.
Life or grip?
Same thing, isn't it? At this point.
Oh yeah, we know that we tried using desktop sharing before Twitch plays Pokemon, so I could see exactly what, or it was so Rich could see me playing FTL, right? But that just adds too much. That adds another screen. It adds too much confusion, and I think it broke internets. So
There's no way I'm not gonna fall
you're
off.
there. What are you doing?
He keeps waving his fucking head around. God damn it.
Hey, you're doing great. You're doing great. Stab him in the head hole. I know. I just think
Yeah,
that's a
I
funny way to put it.
know. That's easier said than done.
You're doing it.
Oh. This is a neat game.
What the fuck?
Who has more hair, the Colossi or Biscuit? Biscuit. It's 100% Biscuit. I brush Biscuit once every other day and end up with an equal size hair chunk to Biscuit, and Biscuit is a 20-pound cat.
I think I'm
Do it,
just
Rich.
about there. No. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Just flip me around. Just flip me around, Jack.
You're doing it. You're doing it.
Ah! No, no, no. I got very little stamina. Stamina? Whatever. It's all the same.
Mac Jarrow wants to know how you deal with a baby. How do you get a baby to stop crying? He knows I have kids, and so he wanted to ask. Huh?
You beat it hard enough, right? You just beat it hard
Not
enough, right?
even close. That just makes them cry more. Look into happiest baby on the block. Congratulations, Rich! Congratulations, you did it. How do you feel?
Okay. I feel like I would appreciate it more
Probably.
if I were playing it on my own.
But you did it, and I feel very proud of you. In any case, happiest baby on the block, swaddling white noise. Look into that. It saved both mine and my wife's sanity. We had very colicky kids, and happiest baby on the block works like gangbusters. Also, for those suggesting diet formulas for my cat is a normal weight for his breed. He's a Siberian, and that's just how big they are. He's a normal sized cat for a Siberian. So settle down. Biscuit is not overweight. What's happening now, Rich? Rich, what's happening? Rich. Rich. Rich, where'd you go? Rich. We've lost Rich. 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 Rich, where are you? This is weird. What is it? Can you guys hear me? Because Rich? Rich, did you die? I'm texting you. Rich, I'm sending you a text message. You can hear Jack, but not Rich. What happened to Rich? This is weird. I feel strange. It's kind of just stuck on this screen. And it's just me talking to you guys. This is did he no, he didn't mute himself because like nothing's happening. Oh, wait, now it's saving. Rich, where are you, buddy? I can't hear you. Oh, no, it's a ghost. I don't want Ghost Rich. Rich just didn't want me to talk anymore. Or? Rich. Don't. If you just want to play the game and not talk and just have me talk, I guess.